We're back at Newcastle United's training centre to give a spot check maintenance on their goals that we installed a while back. Over time, the goals can start to deteriorate, nuts and bolts can loosen, and net clips can come undone. So we're here just to check them over and make sure the nets are looking nice and boxy. So we're just going to walk you around now, a few of the things to look out for. Firstly, making sure that all nuts are done up tightly. So just with a ratchet, 17mm ratchet, just go over, making sure they're all ratcheted up. Just each bracket. If you've got any sleeve wheels or lever wheels, make sure they're all tight as well. Make sure the pins aren't damaged, make sure they're in good condition, make sure the wheels aren't punctured, and then, yeah, move on. Any of the support uprights, any of the brackets that hold the goal together, give them a little ratchet just to make sure that they're all tight. Also along the back bar, it's worth checking that these M13s are nice and tight, that there's not too much rusting, and then there's no deformation on the goal because of that. Likewise with these straight back bars, just make sure the plates are nice and tight and you give them a twist, because they can loosen over time. Same with these, just give it a little tighten, and more often than not you'll find that they can always go maybe quarter or half a turn. As we move back over, just make sure every single nut and bolt is done up, that there's no gaps in between, no cracks have opened up in between different parts, and that everything is nice and tight. Once again, back along this side, checking that the pin's still fixed on the V4s, 360 wheels, and all the channel bolts are done up tight. Fantastic, that's that. Then what we want to do, if you come and have a look at the box net, we want to make sure the box net is looking perfectly set up. So to do this, there's a few little tricks and tips that we can give to make sure they're looking pristine even after long use. We've just released the box goal net a bit, just to make it look a bit saggy, just to relieve some of the tension in the net, just so we can work on it. So you might need a second pair of hands for this. Some bolts and nuts may slip. So what we want to do is just slightly loosen this bracket off, just to pull the net support back out. Once it's in a good position, we just want to re-tighten that back up, make sure it's nice and tight, and then that just sets the net support out slightly, so when we tension the net, it pulls it all back in. So what we want to do here, once you've brought it back in, just pull the ratchet out and tension that a bit, just so that it's got a nice box shape, and then get the wire and just pull it as low as you can go. Make sure you do that both sides. And it should leave the net looking beautiful and boxy. So we also want to check net clips, obviously a very important part of the goal. Some can fly off during training, some can twist and turn, and others can just pop out. So what we want to do, we want to go around the whole goal and just check all the net clips. As you can see here, this one's just popped out. Just put it back in, give it a twist, and then make sure they're all straight and evenly distributed. Just like so. Once you've checked the goal, if there's any big dents, cracks, big scratches, anything that you're concerned about that will affect the performance, health and safety of the goal, then get in touch with us at Netbelt Sports. We'll have a look at it ourselves and we'll get in touch with maybe replacement parts or touch-up paint to make sure there's no more ongoing damage. So that is how you look after and take care of your ALU110 box goal. If you need anything else from us, go to networldsports.co.uk.